Yeah.
Welcome to the Unfazed Podcast. Welcome to the episode, what? Episode 12? It's episode 12 of the Unfazed Podcast. I'm your host, Oscar, your boy, and today I have my friend, my guy, film producer, YouTuber, my friend, Ja. Welcome to the Unfazed Podcast, bro.
What's up, bro? Thank you for having me on.
Of course, bro. Anytime, bro. Anytime. It's a pleasure. It's a pleasure, bro.
Pleasure to have you, bro.
Of course. One thing, let's just jump right into it, bro. What we were just talking earlier about, you sent me one of your unreleased films that are
Yeah.
in the works, bro.
Uh-huh.
And how you just got into like film producing and up putting it on YouTube and all that.
Yeah.
How'd you get into that? Like, what was the start of all that?
All right, so I would say I'm not too sure of the age that I started, but I'm gonna just take a quick guess. Like 13 or 14. My first YouTube
Hmm.
video was a Roblox video, man. I'm telling you. It was a
Yeah,
Roblox video, then um hold on, my fault. It was a Roblox
you
video,
good.
and then I did it for like a couple of weeks. Then I moved it on to
Hmm.
another popular game. I forgot that game called, but it was something like INVU, something like that. That's when
Hmm.
I started getting bored of just making gaming content. So I really wanted to take my my content and just I wouldn't say like everybody else like vlogger. You know how people get their camera and get then record their face and stuff like that. I ain't want to do none of that.
Yeah.
So that's when I brought my
What?
camera. And then I just started making videos. It's just not me talking. And I wanted to balance it first. And so,
Where?
yeah. So that's really,
So
really,
you just all started.
yeah, I just started.
Weird. Yeah, so it's like so it really all started from like Roblox, like making like he was like 13,
Bro,
14,
I'm
making
telling you,
Roblox
bro,
videos all the way to like
bro, mainly of my subscribers is all Roblox people, bro. And I hate that. But I want to start over my YouTube channel, but I'm like, nah, let
yeah,
me just, wait it out and see I can make a
where
popular video. And hey, the subscriber gonna come for that. So yeah.
yeah, you gonna grow your audience around what you doing, bro.
Uh,
Like it's gonna happen. The way you doing your thing, you doing well already, bro. So I know
hey, the
you gonna be straight. You
process.
gonna build your audience, bro.
Hey, for the people that got low subscribers and on the verge of like quitting, don't do it. All right, I'm gonna tell y'all the process is slow, but hey, just stick around.
Right.
Mm,
It's a process. That's even one other thing I wanted to talk about.
uh-huh.
Um, since I've been like discipline versus motivation. And of course, discipline will take you much further in life than motivation will. And with YouTube and film producing and cinematography, it takes a lot of patience and discipline
Listen, bro.
with your work and what you're doing.
Listen.
So, like, what's your thoughts on that? How does that play into what you're
All
doing?
right, so I'm a one man crew, so I gotta set up the lighting, the audio.
Mm-hmm.
I gotta set up my own camera shots. You know how people have other crew that take multiple shots. Bro, I gotta go
Yeah,
back and forth to my camera, press start, go do my action, go back to my camera, end the video, blah blah blah, same thing over. So that's really like a difficult, but at the same time, I like learning like new stuff. And of course, I got my sister in the household with me that can actually practice on some stuff that I've been doing, but they be busy most of the time. So,
yeah,
but on the other hand, I just like learning new stuff. So it definitely a
that
hard
makes sense.
process, and when if you're a one man crew, but hey, like I said before, don't give up. Your time gonna come, and when you do get there and have some supporters and stuff like that, you're gonna look back at the memories that you have. You're gonna be proud of that.
That's true. That's real. That's real. Just stay consistent, bro. Stay consistent.
And like
You
you,
gonna shine.
don't you got
Just do
like,
your
ain't
thing.
you a one man like your own podcast? You a one man crew,
Yeah,
right?
bro. It's a one man crew. Yeah, I'm
Hey,
just doing it all. But I mean, of course, I got God give me strength. But it's a one man crew, bro. I'm just the social media, running a podcast page, doing the recording, the editing,
yeah,
putting it out there. It's all one man. But I like just like you. I'm learning new things every time I do a new episode, and that's really something I love about this process and just having fun with it, exploring new things, meeting new people, um, having a platform not just for myself but for other people as well.
Yeah. So let me ask you a question, all right? Because
All right, go
when
ahead.
I first met you, I did not expect you to be like to come this big on podcasts. Because so like, what made you motivated to start having a podcast?
Um, Shoot, man, really, I owe a lot of credit to my brother, bro, cause he got his own talk show. Shout out the Adu Show.
Hmm.
And he started his about he think he started his 2020, I believe, about 3 years ago. When I started this podcast around last summer, summer 22,
Or,
and we was up, bro. It was like we was up late at night. It was like 2, 3 in the morning, bro, and we was just talking. And I was like, "Yo, I really like I'm ready to start a podcast, bro." And like it was just random, like it wasn't like even something I was thinking about for a long time. And I was like, "Yeah, I just wanna I'm ready to start a podcast." And I wrote down on a piece of paper the vision for it, and he helps me out a lot with my knowledge on this type of stuff and working with the cameras and working with the audio and stuff like that. But really, what just motivated me and made me want to start it was just I mean, I just want this to be a platform where I can be my most authentic self
yeah.
and
Well,
just being able to have some and just have fun with it. So I find it's a lot of things I find motivation and inspiration from, but it's just really the people around me and just wanting to have a cool authentic platform
all right, cool.
for sure. I appreciate that, but I appreciate you asking
You're welcome.
for sure. Next thing I want to talk about, bro, is you got your first camera at 19, right?
Yeah, 19.
At
Uh,
19, yeah. So your progress is already crazy. Like we've seen, like I've seen on YouTube, TikTok.
uh.
Your progress is already crazy. How did you like? Are you talking about you learning new things and like how your sister be helping you sometimes, but you still a one man crew and you learning? If you just got you got your first camera at 19 and your progress is already like it just keeps going up. How does that happen?
So I'm not gonna lie. Most of the clips that you've been seeing, 95% of the time, color grading it definitely take over the whole clip. Like
Mm-hmm.
I can like, I'm gonna show you this raw footage, all right? And then once you see the
Mm-hmm.
color grading that's on that footage, you're gonna be like, yo, that is mad crazy because
I'm
um
saying it's totally different.
it's different because like I said before, when I first was ordering that camera, it was gonna be like a for a vlogging camera, like had my face
Mm-hmm.
cut on like that. But
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
when I shot my first clip, yo, the result, I was like, yo, this came from that camera, bro. I can like tweak up my settings and have my setting more like some Hollywood type of movie production stuff like that. Hey,
Where?
that's why I love doing it. So yeah,
Mm-hmm.
definitely a hard process.
That's real. Yeah, it's a process, bro. Trust the process. It's like Philly, bro. That's all I can tell you, bro. Just trust the process,
Bro,
bro. Like you're not gonna blow up overnight. It's a process, but that's what makes it beautiful. That's what makes it
I'm
worthwhile.
not gonna lie. If you are like doing like some editing software, bro, I'm gonna tell you right now, have a backup because
Where?
one time when I was doing a couple of my editing, and then when I was saving it,
Mm-hmm.
my laptop would crash, and all of my editing that I
Dang.
spent hours of editing, bro. One time, yo, I was just on the floor looking up at my ceiling, bro. Like I
I'm
was so
saying,
mad.
bro. Mm-hmm. But I'm telling you, bro. That's true. Always have a backup because I even experienced that. I don't even know what episode. It was like one of the early episodes. I think maybe like one of the first five I did,
Hmm.
and I'm still like trying to get used to the recording system and all that, the audio and all that. And I the file like after I was done the podcast, done that episode, I downloaded the file, but it said file corrupt, and I was like, no way, bro. I was just like, no way. Like I just did this whole episode. It was a good
Right,
episode,
right.
and it just said file corrupt, file not downloading. So I'm like, bro. There's
So
no
how you
way.
fix it?
And he said,
How
what?
you fix it?
How I fix it?
Yeah.
It was like I waited like a month, 2 months down the line, and I go back to it, and then right next to it it says audio file backup, and I was like, yo, this is like it was like a miracle, bro. Like I was like it was randomly. I made like the platform that I do the podcast on right now.
Mm.
Um, I guess they had like a new option where it was like backup audio files, and I was able to get the backup audio file, and I was able to upload that podcast episode, and I was just grateful, bro, because I was like, there's no way, like it just, I was just trying to do my thing, cool episode, all that,
Right.
file corrupt, and I was sick to my stomach,
Right, yo,
bro. I was
cause
like, no way, this just happened.
it's like a waste of time. You putting your effort into that, and
I'm
then
saying
and then like on the other side, it's either your MacBook, your Wi-Fi, just everything just messed up. Like,
exactly.
yeah,
Hmm.
that definitely
Like I don't even know what caused it. Hmm.
I can't. If I do become big off, being filming, bro, I cannot work with being an editor. I'ma just stick with color grading. That's all, bro.
That's real. I'm sorry. There's so many people that's like content creators, bro, and they love making they love their work, but when it comes to the editing part, they're like they don't mess with that.
Right, cause some of my video I do be trying to put in the work of like trying
Hmm.
to like research a new edit that I can do. And I'm just once I get my new camera, I'm definitely not gonna rush, all my video that I've been doing, felt like I've been rushing it. I'm gonna just be
Where
patient. If it had to be like 2 weeks of no uploading, hey, just be patient, bro. I'm telling you.
man, that's all it is. That's how it is. Cause I mean, this stuff is really an art at the end of the day, bro.
Mm,
Like the color grading, the film producing, it's all the art, bro. Like, and when you rush that art process, when you rush the process, it's like people can even see it and feel like, oh yeah, this feels rushed.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? This is not the full potential of what this could have been.
Uh,
So when you take your time with it, no matter how long it takes, and when it's the finished product and it looks good, you just know it looks good. And you're like, oh yeah, this is straight. I took my time. I ain't rushed the process. I just worked with it and took my time with it. And now the finished product is done and now I can release it. And that's really what it's all about. And that's really what will get you noticed for real.
yeah, and then plus you
Like,
gotta have confidence.
for
It's
I'm
you're
saying,
gonna have people that don't like the part that you're doing. Hey, still, keep going. It doesn't matter
hmm
if it's a 2 minute or a 1 minute clip. Just make the shots count. You feel me?
right. That's true. That's real. Like, make it count. And like another thing I was just thinking about when it comes to like taking your time with stuff and rushing stuff, it's like with music artists, bro. Like you can tell when like the music artists be rushing their project
Hmm.
and it's like mass production of songs. Like that's why I respect guys like so much like Kendrick, Cole, um guys like that. They don't have like a schedule and you don't see them dropping like 10 albums a year, 10 tracks
Yeah.
a year, like the singles. It's like they take their time with their work. And when it's out, then
Uh,
you know it's like, yo, this is you can feel like it's heartfelt. You can feel it. But when they just rush it and they put that out, it's like, man, like what happened with this
yeah,
track?
I had to.
But
I ain't gonna lie.
yeah, you know how it
I
goes, bro.
definitely had to take a little break from listening to rap music because I didn't want to keep hearing the same old killings or just smoking
Mm-hmm.
on out stuff like that. So that's why I'm moving
Where
on to R&B type of music. I don't listen to it
mm-hmm.
daily, but I do. Once I get that time to turn on Apple Music, my first go to R&B music.
Mm-hmm.
I can't
Who's your
keep.
favorite?
You say what?
Yeah, who's your no, keep going, go
No,
ahead.
I was just saying, I can't keep listening to, rap music like Lil Durk or, stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
But
That's real. It's guess it's a balance, but you gotta just that's true. It's about like I be getting tired of rap sometimes too. Like it's like, yo, most of these rappers just talking about money, smoking the ops, like stuff like that,
yeah,
killing, it's just stuff like that. And it's like, man, like, we can't get nothing new. Like yeah, that's all y'all can talk about. But who's your favorite R&B artist, bro?
All right.
Who's your favorite artist to listen to?
Let me. Yeah, this is a tough one. I'm gonna have to go with. I'm gonna have to go with my top three. All right. Of course, it's gonna be Drake,
I
man.
bet.
Drake, yo. I can
Mm-hmm.
bump Drake. All right.
All the
My
time. Mm-hmm.
my second one, Sizzle.
SZA. Okay. That's valid.
Third one, mm, man. I'm gonna have to go with Sis Lack.
Mm-hmm. SZA, like, hey, he from Maryland too.
Yeah,
I think from yeah, he
yeah. He
from he
from
from
Maryland.
Baltimore. Mm-hmm. Yeah. That's a valid top three. Like Drake, one thing I mess with Drake is like how he can be a rapper, but he can be a
Right.
singer at the same time. And then a lot of artists that can do that, bruh. And it's like when it comes to Drake, Drake don't miss. Like I don't think Drake has ever
Nah,
missed. Maybe
Drake.
like one time,
Yeah,
but Drake don't miss.
yeah. He up there with Kendrick, J. Cole.
I'm
Like,
saying he on the
like,
Mount Rushmore of music, bruh. And like this generation, bruh. I think he most definitely on that Mount Rushmore of today's like generation music because he been in the game since like what
20,
I think
like
like
2000.
2000. That's what I'm saying, like
Really?
2009, I
Uh-huh.
think 2008, something like that, bruh.
Yeah.
And it's like what almost 15 years later, 10, 15 years later, sometime in between that, he's still running the game. And it's like his longevity is like Drake don't
Like he
miss.
can retire right now.
So man, that's real. I'm saying he could retire
He
right now. He'd
definitely
be
got
cool.
to.
That's what I'm saying because he still got a lot left in him, and I'm looking forward to his future projects, his future work.
Uh-huh.
Whether it's the rap music, the R&B, like you tapping with the old Drake. Like I was just listening to some of the like the R&B tracks from Drake off the Take Care album earlier today. Like um one of my favorite tracks by Drake on that album is Look What You Done, and that it's like the flow on that track is just perfect, bro. Like
All right, so
Drake was just spitting, like not even just rapping. Like he wasn't rapping, he was just flowing, just singing. He was
so
just flowing. It
my
was great.
favorite Drake song of all time, bro. You ever heard of Redemption?
Redemption. What's that album off of? What's that? What track is that album on?
Man, I think it's all right. I forgot the name of it, but it's like the album cover is like I think it's in Toronto skyline.
Oh, it's the views album, I
Yeah,
think.
That's the one. That's the word off
Mm-hmm.
to man. Yo, listen to it,
Mm-hmm.
bro.
All right, but I'll give it a
It
listen.
got
I'm almost definitely give it a
yo,
listen after
it
this
got
episode over.
it got two parts like cameras and what's that other has on it? Cameras and good song, something like that. But yeah,
I think I know what you're talking about. I think I know what you're talking
yeah,
about.
it
Yeah.
got two parts on there. But yeah, you gonna love it.
Okay, bet. All right, for sure. I'm most definitely give it a listen, bro. Cause I need to tap in with the Drake, of course, always. I would say my top three when it kind of R&B, bro. I mean, of course, I got Drake up there. But I mess with. I love Lauryn Hill. Um, Erica Badu. She's most definitely up there as well. Um, and I'm gonna go Summer Walker. Summer Walker. That's like a go to always. Like
I feel it.
I don't think she miss
Yeah,
either. Her flow is perfect.
my favorite track by Summer is CPR. People gonna look at me different,
CPR.
but yo, I love her.
Yeah, that's you. Like that's just you. Like, and I mean, if that's what you like, then I mean that's your taste. You know what I'm saying? Like
I'm definitely not
people
playing
be
it in the
like,
car though with my guys.
yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like it's certain songs that it's certain songs that that you're not gonna play on the aux, but when you just by yourself, just chilling, like that's real. Like even with Summer Walker, that's how I be sometimes. Like I'm not ashamed of none. It's just like just what I'm bumping to when I'm with my guys is what I'm bumping to when I'm by myself. Like Deep, Karma, Unloyal. She had Ari Lennox on that track as
What
well.
about Body?
Or Ari Lennox has something on there too. What you say?
I said, what about Body?
Body. I don't think I heard that track before. I need to give it a
I think
listen
yeah, listen to it.
for sure. I'll give it a listen. And then what else by her? Session 32.
Oh yeah. I got that in my
Um,
playlist.
you know what I'm saying? Like that track is just it's so like raw. Like, it's like It's not like a studio made song, but it's just like it's the I'm just her flow. Her flow and her voice is just amazing, and I mess with her music. I mess with that genre. She most definitely in my top three favorite singers or R&B singers. Next thing I want to hop into, bro, is hold on, let me go back to it. All right, what can we expect in the future from you, bro, with your film producing?
So I'm definitely going to focus. Well, you already know I like horror movies, so I'm gonna
Mm-hmm.
try to take a step toward making uh like comedy. I definitely want to take a path of trying to make a film about mental health. Cause not many people,
Mm-hmm.
not many film producers, do that. And but
Mm-hmm. That'd be
if they
dope.
do that, they focus on more like depression, anxiety. I want to focus on this
Yeah.
rare condition. Not many have heard of. I think it's I forgot the name of it, but it's something like daydreaming where you like get lost. Like say you doing an essay in school right now, okay?
Mm-hmm.
You daydreaming about your like outside of reality. It can either be like with a
Mm-hmm.
girl, with your family, with your pet. Do that for a amount of hours, and
Mm-hmm.
it's just something that can really happen. So much. It just it lose it make you lose focus of what really going on. But at the same time, when you
Mm-hmm.
daydream about it, you feel more happy about being in that situation. You feel me? So that's what I want to
Right.
focus on. Cause not many people know about this mental health. I got to search it up what the name of it. But yeah,
Mm-hmm.
and,
That sounds fire, bro.
yeah, and I'm hoping for I'm hoping that I can get some supporters, some crew. So cause I don't want to cause as you can already tell, bro. All my footage, it's me making videos in my house, and I want to go
Mm-hmm.
outside and shoot some shots of people in the woods, outside in public areas. I don't want to keep having all
Word.
my footage inside my house, and cause it get boring
Mm-hmm.
for my content and for the fans. So I definitely want to take that next step of try to provide for people needs.
Mm-hmm. That sounds fire, but of course you like expanding, broadening the horizon, stepping outside the box so it's usually done. Like you was just saying how like when it comes to mental health films, it's usually based on like stress, anxiety, um, depression, stuff like that.
Uh,
And how it's just like different when you're doing topics on so like dang, I can't even speak no more, bro. Doing like videos on like topics such as like other things like mental certain other mental illnesses or like stuff like that. So of course it's really dope to just step outside the box and just do different things like that.
mm-hmm.
What's your vision with it and how far do you want to go with it?
Say again. I can't hear you.
What's your vision with like your film producing? How far do you want to go with it?
So I'm hoping that it can be a lifetime. You know, I want
Mm-hmm.
to be up there with Jordan Peele, other big film director, but
Mm-hmm.
I'm not. I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm not really sure of how I can get there. Okay, either
Mm-hmm.
film school, but at the same time, I don't know how I'm gonna get to film school. I mean, I can do some research, but I just want to have a one-on-one conversation with someone that already been through it, know the process. So at this point, I'm gonna be honest with you, bro. I'm lost right now. So I'm just in the meantime, I'm just capturing some footage and posting it on some platforms like Instagram, TikTok, YouTube. But yeah, I do want to have this as a lifetime career.
That'd be dope. I see that. I see that, bro. And you can most definitely make that work as well. Like just continue doing your research, whether you want to go to film school, keep doing your thing on YouTube, entering like the competitions, the cause I know there'd be like some local like
Yeah, it definitely.
film
Yeah, it
contests and
definitely.
stuff
Yeah,
like
yeah,
that.
yeah. But I got a second to
Hmm.
where they be held at. If it out of
You said
state, I
what?
said I got to check into where they be held at because if it out of state, outside of Maryland,
Where?
I don't know about all that. But yeah,
Nah, man, that makes sense, man. I mean, you can still find some local stuff for sure. I know there's some stuff that's in like the DMV area in Maryland that you can most definitely branch out to. Put your stuff out, and you gonna most definitely get noticed, man. So another thing I want to talk about, bro, is outside of your work, how me and you we both Ravens fans. Um, and of course Lamar Jackson, he finally was able to work out the contract with the Ravens. He now the
uh,
highest paid NFL player ever. Um, and then we just drafted Zay Flowers. We
yeah.
just landed OBJ, and now DeAndre Hopkins. He just got released from the Cardinals a few days ago. We hoping to land
Uh,
him. So I mean, what you looking forward to this season with the Ravens, bro? What do you
bro,
think we gonna
let
do?
me tell you something, okay? And Lamar got signed in on April, right? Okay, so
Mm-hmm.
during the whole, like, I guess he asked for a trade on March. Yo, before March even happened, I was still, I was just upset with myself, because I really wanted, to get this work done. But at the
Mm-hmm.
same time, I was like, you know what, EDC gonna make it work out. But when Lamar
Right.
tweeted that he wanted to trade, I started, I was at work during this time, so
Mm-hmm.
I'm already frustrated. And but hey, I'm happy that we got the work done. It took like
Mm-hmm.
it took like a major dead weight off of me when we signed Lamar.
I'm saying,
Bro, I
I'm
was
saying, bro.
bro. If I could have record myself when he actually opened up Instagram and seen that we signed Lamar, bro, I was at work at the same time too, I was so excited. All right, but and then we got
Mm-hmm.
OBJ in the process too, because OBJ signed it before we got Lamar. So I'm like, all
Right.
right,
Yeah,
bet.
he did.
So I'm
Yeah.
like, all right, bet. Lamar definitely stand. Cause he posted that. He
Mm-hmm.
posted on Instagram with him and OBJ together. I'm like, yo, he stand, bro. He stand. Many people were
Mm-hmm.
asking
That's what I'm saying.
my friends. They were asking me. They wanted to keep talking about, we trading Lamar. I'm like, yo, just be patient, man. EDC got this. Once the draft, and then
Mm-hmm.
once the draft come, bro, I ain't gonna lie. Not too many people like the Zay Flower, cause they think he's similar to Hollywood Brown. But I
Mm-hmm.
don't believe that. I think Jay got like he not scared to be tackled. I'm not gonna say his
Mm-hmm.
speed. It's like I'll say 1.1. I'll say like 1.5 of Hollywood speed. He
Mm-hmm.
not slow, but he not Hollywood speed. Okay, but if we can
Well,
land D Hop, I'm telling you, man,
that'd be crazy, bro.
who else can get D Hop, bro? The Chiefs and the Bill got a combined cap
Mm-hmm.
of 2 mil, and
Yeah,
the
that's right.
Eagles.
Exactly.
The Eagles, man, they don't need D Hop, man. They don't need him, man.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Any other team, bro. He already said he want to go to a team that got good defense and a quarterback that love the game. Who is that? Lamar, and a
Mm-hmm.
reliable GM, Eric Castro. Yo, I'm telling you, this is the first time I'm ever saying this. If we manage to get D Hop, we going to the Super Bowl, bro.
I'm saying, y'all heard it here
Wait,
first,
listen.
bro. On the Unfazed
I'm
Podcast, man. We
listen.
get D Hop. We going to
I
the
know
Super Bowl.
Cowboy fans saying this, but yo, we're going to the Super Bowl. Now, now,
Yeah, I mean, they be saying that every
yo,
year.
if we don't go to the Super Bowl, or if we come up short in the playoff, you never hear from me again, yo.
Nah,
I'm
for real.
deleting everything, my platform,
Nah,
bro. I'm
for
deleting
real.
everything, man. Cause I'm so let down. We got the offense already, bro. Of my whole life of being a Raven fan, this the best passing attack that we got.
I'm
We
saying.
got Rashard Bateman, OBJ, Mark Andrew, Zay Flower. I'm telling you, who can really double team? You can't double team Mark Andrew no more. That's why people on social media be like, "Yo, our wide receiver core is injured. We ain't gonna do nothing." Hey, that's why I'm gonna just stay quiet and let them find out. But yeah,
That's what I'm
overall,
saying. Is
I'm
let
happy.
the season play out, bro. Let the season play out. But yeah, I'm happy with it too. Like, and if we land DeAndre Hopkins, it's gonna be even better, bro. Like, I'm happy with the wide receiver core.
Uh,
We finally getting Lamar some weapons, except for just throwing a Mark Andrews most of the time. I just want everybody to stay healthy, like
Yo, definitely,
OBJ,
definitely.
Bateman.
That's exactly why we need
I
D
just want them
Hop
all to stay
because we're
healthy.
not really sure if Rashad Bateman and OBJ will be on the same field at the same time. So we need to get
Exactly.
D Hop. Yo,
And he just be another target, another good target.
if I see on Twitter or Instagram that notification that we signing D Hop,
Yeah, that'd be insane, bro.
I
I would be
can't take it.
hyped.
I can't take it no more, yo. I cannot take it,
I'm saying.
bro. I'm telling you,
I'm gonna have to pop out to one of the Ravens games this year, bro, for sure. I'm gonna have to see how we
I
working.
definitely, bro. I definitely need to go to a Raven game. I just never been in my whole
I'm
life. I only
saying.
see my father there, but yeah,
Yeah, you gotta, yeah, bro. You gotta go, bro. It's a dope experience. Like I just went to my first one last season, with my cousin and my brother, and it was the Ravens versus Steelers game. I
we
think I'm not
lost.
sure what week it
We
was.
lost that
Yeah, we
game.
lost. It might have been like week
15, 17,
15,
something like that.
16. Yeah, yeah, something like that. And we played the Steelers. Lamar was out. Tyler Huntley was playing. And we lost by like a touch, like one touchdown. Like we lost at like the last few
Yo,
minutes.
but I'm telling you,
And I
we
mean,
got the offense now. The defense been holding it
that's what I'm
ground.
saying.
We just need an offensive
Right.
scoring. And I was every time the Raven would post a like it don't even matter, bro. If they would post about being in the hospital helping a kid out, I would still be in the comments saying fire Greg Woman. Bro, at that point,
Nah, bro. Yeah, everybody
I
want a
didn't
girl
really
woman
care
gone,
about what
bro.
was happening, yo. Cause at that point I think it was the Broncos game, yo. Yo, the Broncos game,
Mm-hmm.
man. We didn't even score until like 1 minute of the fourth quarter, bro.
I
That's
remember
bro,
that, bro. I don't even know if I was watching that game
we
live.
barely won. So I'm like, yo, I'm done, man. Every time they post, yo,
Mm-hmm.
fire great woman, bro. But hey,
I'm saying,
I'm
yeah,
glad I'm glad they
I
did
remember
that,
everybody
man.
want a girl woman. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I don't think he was a good fit for the team, bro. I wasn't messing with how he was running things over there. Like he needed to go, bro. I'm gonna keep it a buck. I'm gonna be honest. He needed to go, and I'm glad that we got somebody new, somebody different. Like Lamar son, we got him for the next 5 years. New offensive coordinator. New wide receiver core. Drafted pretty well
Uh,
this year. I'm excited, bro. I'm super excited,
now don't
bro.
get me
I'm
wrong,
I'm I'm really looking forward
Greg
to it.
Roman, he can run the ball. Now,
Yeah, the run game, he was
if he would
good.
have stayed as our run specialist, I had no problem with it. But calling pass
hmm
screens, yo, don't do that.
Yeah, that was not cool, bro. I
But
was I was not okay with that at
it's a
all.
passing league now.
I'm
So
saying.
yeah, I definitely want to see Lamar have like uh, I want to say 4K yards, but I just I'm gonna be honest with you, I don't know. Touch that.
hmm
So
I mean, I think it could happen.
hey,
If we land
hey,
D Hop,
if we get
I
if
see it.
we get D Hop 4K automatic, but just
hmm
OBJ, Rashad Bateman, Duvernay, Mark Andrew, and even JK,
hmm
he can catch the ball too.
That's
So
what I'm saying. He back, he healthy too. And Duvernay, he had a breakout year last year too, low key. So I mean, he doing his thing. I'm excited to see what he doing this year as well. Even with the new
hey,
guys here, I know he's still going.
we
He
can
gonna
make
shine.
Zay as our Tyree Hill.
That's what I'm saying. Zay Flowers, yeah, we gonna work with him too. I know he gonna be good.
Yeah.
I think he a good fit. A good fit. In the Ravens for
I
on the
really
Ravens.
thought that we were gonna get that guy out of Ohio State. What's his name? Jackson Smith, no Jabo, something like that.
Yeah, I think yeah, bro.
So
But he drafted? He got drafted earlier.
he got drafted by the Seahawks at round
The
20.
Seahawks. Yeah,
Yeah,
so he got
yeah,
picked up.
pick 20.
Oh, okay. So he got picked up earlier. What pick did we? I don't
We
even.
had pick
We had pick
22.
like pick 22.
Yeah,
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, got you. I got you. I still think we did. We drafted pretty well
yeah, we
this year,
did.
though.
It wasn't.
We did pretty
I really
good.
did want to, us to get some cornerback depth. But
Yeah, me too.
I'm hoping Marcus Peter come back. Yo, he bring that energy to the team.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I don't know. He been like MIA, bro. I haven't even seen what's been up with him, bro. I know Marlon. Marlon's still good. I mess with Marlon. Um, but Marcus Peters, I don't know what he's doing. I gotta see. I gotta see what's up. Hopefully he come back because him and Marlon on the field, they look a good
Yeah.
duo. So I mean, they're not
Even
bad.
though he do be giving up yards, man. Bro, I be mad, yo, when he be giving up crucial yards. But at the same
I'm
time,
saying, like,
he
bruh,
bring that
man,
energy, man. When a game
that's
really mattered,
true.
like the playoff or like the Bengals game in Week 5, bro, he brought the energy.
Mm-hmm.
I'm telling you, he can give
Exactly.
up yards, but at the end of the day, when it mattered the most, he would have it on. That's all I talk about.
Mm-hmm. That's true. You gonna, yeah, they gonna hold it down when it matter the most. Like, it happens giving up yards. I mean, especially to like a good wide receiver, it makes sense. Like, if you put it against guys and be like, Devontae Adams, Stephon Diggs, Tyreek Hill, guys like that, that's like kind of low key bound to happen.
Bro, he gave up
Um,
100 something yards
but
to Zay Zone on the Jaguar.
oh
Bro
yeah,
made him,
yeah,
bro made
that
him
was
like,
not
bro,
okay,
he made
bro.
him look like Randy Moss out there, yo. I was mad as
I'm
shit,
saying he made
yo.
him like a superstar player,
Yo,
bro.
Zay's up, bro. I was mad, yo, cause we really had that game in the bag, yo.
I'm
But
saying,
hey, so who you re-
new season
so
coming
who you
up.
really looking for this season?
I'm looking forward to seeing Odell, bro. I'm looking forward to see Odell as a Raven, cause they been talking about it for like the past two off seasons, and then now like cause we've been Ravens fans they've been stressing it, bro. Like we need a receiver, we need a receiver. Fire good Roman and let's get some wide receivers. That's like the main two things
Yeah,
it was like get Lamar some weapons and fire good Roman. And now that we finally did those two things and we landed OBJ, hopefully DeAndre Hopkins
that's what
soon.
Lamar wanted at first. Lamar wanted both of them. Hey, we
That's
got
what I'm saying. When both of
OBJ,
them.
make it happen.
And when Odell came to Baltimore and Lamar didn't re-sign yet, I wasn't even worried because it
I
was like,
wasn't
why
worried,
would Odell come if Lamar
bro. I
gonna
was not
leave?
worried either, bro.
Like I'm saying, like, and then he posted that picture of them on Facetime too. I was like, oh yeah, it's up, we cool, we good,
Uh,
everything straight. I ain't worried.
so
Also tying into that is how Lamar. I just said it earlier. Lamar is now. What 250 or $260 million contract over the next 5 years. I think it's two
no, it's
fifty.
260.
Um,
Yeah,
260. Okay, where? Okay, yeah, 260 million over the next 5 years. Um, Highest paid player ever in the NFL, but he didn't have an agent. His mom is his agent. So when all this was going on, when it was all up in the air, did you have any like certain thoughts or like speculation on like Lamar needing an agent? And he was like were you like Lamar needs
honestly,
an agent, Lamar needs a real agent, or you were like, oh yeah, he gonna work it out. It's gonna be all
nah.
right
If
with his mom.
all right, I'm gonna be honest with you. If it wouldn't have worked it out, I would definitely wanted to see Lamar with another team. You know, wanting to get a ring because that's what he wanted. He
Mm-hmm.
wanted a ring.
They won a
And
championship. That's real, yeah.
EDC, I ain't gonna lie, EDC, he didn't draft any type of playmakers or sign any playmaker, but you can also say Greg Roman and a part of that because no wide receiver wanted to come play for him. But
Mm-hmm. That's what I'm saying. Ain't nobody trying to
yeah,
play
but
under him, bro.
hey, if I were EDC, he already gave him the money, but he should have been gave Lamar the
Mm-hmm.
money, because Lamar the whole
I'm
team.
saying.
I would have no problem doing that. Like
Exactly. Take
no
Lamar out the
agent or
road.
not,
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. We saw it,
right?
bro.
No
We
agent.
saw it when Lamar gone. We see how the Ravens perform. It's
Uh-huh.
not. It's not
Right.
good.
And
It's not
then
as
fans
good.
want to be like, yo, we can still with Tyler Huntley. Don't get me wrong, Tyler Huntley, he can spread the ball around. Like he passed to many people.
Mm-hmm.
And
Mm-hmm.
I had no problem with Tyler Huntley. I believe that he can be a starter for, like probably like 15 teams in the NFL.
That's what I'm saying. I think the same way. I think he can be a starter on a different
Yeah, but
team.
it's just like, yo, if we do not get the work done, Lamar, go to another team, win that ring. That's what I want to see, man.
Mm-hmm. That's what I'm saying. Even if Lamar were to go, um, I would want to see him thrive on a different team. It don't matter what team it was. I still wanted to see him get a ring. Like I would still be a Lamar fan outside of being a big Ravens fan. Like still be rooting for Lamar. Still be watching him play on another team. Cause I'd be low-key interested to see too, like how Lamar going to work under different coaching, under having different
I don't want to see
weapons.
that because that's like Michael Vick. That's like Michael Vick.
Yeah,
Like
that's true.
I want Lamar to be a Raven for life.
Yes, I want him to be a Raven forever. Like I want him to be a Raven for his entire career. I would love that. But like even if he were to go, I wouldn't want him to go to another team. But if he were, I would still root for him though. Still want him to do his thing. Still want him to perform well, get a chip. But I mean, I'm just glad that he's still a Raven, bro. I'm glad. I'm happy.
Exactly.
But that's all I got for this interview, bro. I appreciate you coming on, bro, to talk about the Ravens, yourself, your filmmaking, all of that, bro. I appreciate it, and Appreciate you coming on,
Let
bro.
me get a couple of questions for you. It might be on like one or two questions, bro.
Go ahead. I'm all
All right,
ears, bro. I'm
so
open. Open book.
you did talk about how your brother motivated you to become a podcast. The same way you asked me,
Mm-hmm.
hey, do you believe this podcast can become like a lifetime stuff for you? And if it doesn't, do you want to be in that type of podcast where you just have people come on the show talk about different type of stuff, like not bash down on like women's or men's, but do you want to like be an asshole podcast, stuff like that? But you know
Mm-hmm.
what I'm talking about,
I
like
mean,
like don't
yeah, I
podcast be
understand
like
what you're talking about.
assholes, stuff
Yeah.
like that. And now,
Mm-hmm.
if your views, your clout start getting low, will you ever take that chance of being an asshole? That's what I want to talk.
If my views was to get low, I don't think I would ever get to that point where it's like let me start dissing other
Yeah.
people and start being grimy
Uh,
and just to get my views back up, bruh. I don't think I will ever want to do that with this platform. Cause I mean, like, I see this. I mean, for answer your first question, I see this being a lifetime thing. Like, I see this going for me doing this for the next few years, like even possibly a lifetime thing. Like, I really love doing this, enjoy doing this, but so I see it being a long lasting thing as I just grow with it and just get better with it and stuff like that. But for your second question, no, I don't think I would get like that, bro. Cause I mean, I understand this podcast like that, where it's like that's the reason why they popular. That's the reason why they
no,
live.
I asked that.
But like that's what I'm saying. Like, but when you really step back and you really think about, oh, what gets you out there? What's like getting your
Uh-huh.
exposure? It's having that type of podcast. Like that's like having that type of a-hole podcast. Like that where you just this and kind of bashing and dissing other people like that. And I don't want to get to that point with this, or it's like, okay, my views is low, or my streams plays is low, whatever, whatever. So let me start doing this to get my views up. I don't think I'll get to that point because I mean, I'm really just having fun with it. I'm not even worried about views or the money or whatever. Like when it comes, it comes. I'm glad, glory to God. But I mean, like I'm just having fun with it, bro. I'm just enjoying having this platform. So nah, I don't think I would ever get to that point with this.
All right. So my last question is, was you born, or do you took it upon yourself to become, more of a, how can I put this? You're a Christian, right? All right. So
Mm-hmm.
what made you go into that route? Your family, or do you put yourself into that route?
I mean, I was raised in a Christian household. My mom and my dad, they both
Uh,
Christians. Um, but really, my strong faith in God isn't because of them. Like I learned about it because of them, but having so much faith in the Lord is because of like I could go on and on, bro. Like this episode gonna be like hours and hours if I talk about everything that I've like seen, having visions and dreams and things I've seen, heard, and experienced, where it was like, yo, that had to be God.
uh,
And um, I just know that just within me personally, on a personal level, that I just instilled my faith in the Lord because of things I've seen, gone through, and heard, and stuff like that on a first hand level. So I mean, it was really during quarantine, like when Corona was happening and stuff like that, when it was like the Corona rates was high, a lot of people was getting sick and dying and stuff like that, where everybody was at home, just stuck at home, and um it was TikTok. I was on TikTok and I would see like a bunch of Christian
yeah.
videos on TikTok, and I'll be like scrolling through 'em, I'll be watching them, scrolling through them, and so I know that had to be God like showing me like I'm real, bro. Like not like that. Like he was like I'm real. Like I said, you know who
Uh,
I am. You gotta
I
really
see
just
something like, yeah.
step into it, put your faith in me. You know what I'm saying? So I mean, as I'm growing in my faith in the Lord at that time, that's when I really became a Christian. during like 2020 quarantine, I really started putting my faith in the Lord on like a serious level, taking my relationship with the Lord seriously. So I mean, my parents like showed me about it, gave me my knowledge about it, some of my knowledge about it, but it really personally, I made that decision personally. It was like, okay, I believe God is real. I believe Jesus died on the cross for my sins and resurrected. I believe that He's God. Now I gotta believe it on a personal level, which it was like. So yeah, I would kind of say it's more of a personal thing than a family
Yeah,
thing.
I'm same as you. My mother taught me
Mm-hmm.
as like a young age. Then once I got to like 14, I started like being serious about it. I think 14 when I was a freshman in high school, I definitely it started off with me praying each and every morning, every night. I'll say it started off like that. Then when I really got into, it can be like little stuff like watching movies or TV shows about the Bible. Having like a better knowledge to myself.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm not gonna, cause listen, I've done some bad stuff. Some sins that, some
I right.
sins,
Nobody
right?
perfect. That's
You know,
real.
and each and every night, I ask God to forgive my sins that, even if I had no clue
Mm-hmm.
of what type of sins that I had done, there's probably 1% of sins that I done. So I ask God for forgiveness, and
Mm-hmm.
I definitely want to start stop cussing. You know, I learned it at a young age, so it just never left. I definitely gotta stop that.
Mm-hmm.
And how I already knew God was real. You know, no doubt about it. But
Mm-hmm.
what I'm experiencing right now, each and every day. All right, how can I put this? It'd be like, let's say, talking to a girl, right? Y'all start clicking. Give it
Mm-hmm.
like a week or two,
Mm-hmm.
she start being friendly to somebody else, and don't take it as like a bad. Don't take it
Right.
as like a bad thing. Like, oh, don't be up all night saying what's wrong with me. I look at it as God giving me a sign, a signal for me to leave the bad energy alone. And if I gotta focus on myself and leave the
Mm-hmm.
love behind, eventually when I get older, of course of course I want to start a family, but I'm just me and you both, man. We too young to just experience heartbreak, and you already know heartbreak can
That's
lead
right.
to a dying heart. So yeah, I don't want to,
Mm-hmm.
I don't want to keep having to force myself of saying what have I done wrong, key,
Mm-hmm.
having that in my thoughts. So I
That's
ask
real.
God,
Cause that's true. Now go keep spitting, keep preaching, bro. Keep
man, my
going.
phone about to die, so I gotta make it quick. But yeah,
Nah, you
but
straight,
yeah,
bro. That's real. 100%. That's real. Like J. Cole, he got his one lyric. I think it's on a track called Heaven's EP. I forgot the exact verse, but it's like if I he's like talking about it like when he fails or something don't go right with what he's doing. He's like I'm at peace with my efforts because I know that God didn't do it in this group of cards for me. And that's like the motto, bro. Like that's how we gotta live as believers. Like if something go wrong, it's not cause there's something wrong with us or like it's something where it's like well, I mean, we not perfect. We might mess things up, but it's like on a different level. It's not like, oh, what's wrong with me? What's something up with me? Something like that. It's like most of the time, it's like, okay, God took this away because it's not for me, and He got something better. You know what I'm saying?
so
So
yeah, so
God just continue living like
also
that, thinking like that.
if you keep on looking into the past, I recently heard this from somebody else that if you keep on worrying about the past, like the weather on,
Mhm.
let's say your past and your talking stage, or
Mhm.
you know, fuck it, talking stage. Okay, if you keep the weather on that, that's the devil showing you of just giving you that like focusing on that past, and he like blinding you
Mhm.
to not look into the future. He want to keep focusing on you looking to the past.
Mhm.
And so that's
Mhm.
what I want to, get into the habit of, hey, it's out of my control. I can't change it. It's the past. So the
Right.
only thing I need to worry about, not the future, not the past, just 24 hours ahead of me. And that's why
Mm-hmm.
I give my thanks to the Lord to always waking me up, keeping me out of harm's way,
That's real.
having my family blessed, my peers around me, even people that I do not know. I want to. Everybody need a
Mm-hmm.
blessing on this earth. Okay.
That's
So yeah,
real.
That's all I want to talk about.
That's real. And I'm glad. I'm glad. I'm proud of you, bro. We on the same. We that's good. Like just thanking God, praise God. Like just seeing everybody want to do well. Even like if you're not in my circle, if I'm not close to you like that, I still want to see you do well. Like and just being able to just be thankful and grateful for all that God be doing, all that God be giving us. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
And just remaining faithful and grounded. And it's just a blessing. Life's a blessing, bro.
it definitely is, bro. And I'm telling you, man. Hey, you probably heard this from a lot of people, but hey, I'm gonna be real with you. You like 15, 16, right? You starting out
Mm-hmm.
young. Yo, I definitely see like a whole life of just positive energy around you, man. I'm proud of you. Okay,
I
even though
appreciate
we
that, bro.
met, do like a Ravens group set, man.
Thank you.
I don't know you personally,
Yeah,
but
nah, for
hey,
real. That's how it
yo,
goes, bro.
take it from me, yo. Dead serious, yo. I'm proud of you, man.
Thank you, bro. Thank you. For real.
Not that
Much
many,
love towards you,
like
and I'm proud of you as well.
not many
Thank you.
average 15 years old want to be having a lifetime career of podcasting. They just want to focus on like football, basketball. I mean, nothing wrong about that, but you
Mm-hmm.
always need a backup plan. Not for you took
That's
that
true.
route. So hey, stick with it. Don't give up. You got my heart, man.
Always, bro. Same with you. Same with your film producing, filmmaking, the YouTube, the TikTok. I love it, bro. Keep doing your
Appreciate it.
thing. Proud of you, bro. Your mindset is in the right spot. You're doing good. You're on the right road. Just keep going. Stay consistent and trust the process. Just like we was talking earlier, bro. It's gonna flourish. It's gonna grow.
Yo, appreciate it, man.
Always, bro. Much love. Thank you guys for listening to the Unfazed Podcast. I appreciate y'all tuning in. Stay tuned for more episodes in the future. I got a lot of big things going on. Got some apparel dropping soon. Got some new episodes dropping soon. Some more in real life episodes, a lot more online episodes and just stuff like that. So stay tuned. Appreciate y'all so much for listening. And now, matter of fact, you want to shout out your YouTube and your Instagram, your TikTok real quick
All right,
before we head out?
so my Instagram, my YouTube is ayojah, ayojah. My TikTok is I ain't gonna lie, bro. I'm definitely about to take a while, take a little break off TikTok until I get my camera. But
Mm-hmm. Nah, that's
if
cool.
y'all still want to follow me on TikTok, it's ayojah. So mainly all my platforms is ayojah. That's all I'll say.
For sure. So it's Ayo like A
Yeah,
Y O
AOG.
J A H H
Nah, just one H.
one
Yeah.
H. Oh yeah, so A Y O J A
Yes,
H
sir.
Ayoja
Uh-huh.
for sure. Check out his content. Check out his work. Y'all don't want to miss out. Don't sleep. Don't sleep on him. Trust me. Once again, appreciate y'all tuning into the Unfaced Podcast. Once again, Ja, appreciate you coming on.
Thank you, bro. Thank you.
And I'm gonna see y'all in the next episode. Appreciate y'all.